That's all that matters.
I'm not here. My body's here, but my mind just left.
That's okay. So we're gonna bring on our first guests, and let's bring.
Is that my Ziggy?
Bring him in, Ziggy and Paul.
Ziggy, Paul's all right, but Ziggy's my honey. There's my honey. Look at her, look like a 1950s glamour pot. Look at you. I hate you. Look at you. You're gorgeous.
You know what, Ron?
No, get out of here, Paul. We don't care about that.
I'm turning you up.
He's turning you up.
Sit down, Paul.
You guys look fabulous, by the way.
Who cares about Paul?
Ron, I looked up Jane Russell's looks, and this was one of her iconic looks.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So I'm Ziggy Russell today.
That was her, the opening, not opening, that was her dance when she did that in the Bob Hope film.
Did you hear what she said? I'm Ziggy Russell today.
Yeah, she looks like Jane Russell if she had dark hair.
Yeah.
And he looks like the boy. We don't like him anymore. Ziggy, you know why I'm not happy with him.
Why?
She knows why. I'm like Ziggy's mother. I'm Ziggy's
father
because they're not
and married,
mother.
Probably.
I'm Ziggy's father and mother, and I watch over my girl, and I say to my girl, "Don't you dare be a mattress for anybody." If there's no ring, there's no ding-a-ling.
Say hi. So first of all, let's do it.
Meanwhile, you look gorgeous, Paul.
Oh, thank you. I just threw this stuff on.
You look great. You usually always see you naked. Nice to see you.
All right, everybody. Now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Actors, directors, producers. They're like basically performers in the industry. They do everything. They're fantastic. Welcome, Ziggy and Paul Gunn. Welcome back.
And they're very special people in my life.
We love you so very much.
Thank you for having us here.
Thank you. You guys rock.
Here we go. So we actually haven't seen you guys since Halloween. Since the Halloween at Madame Tussauds. I know you guys have tons of cool stuff going on because I talked to this guy. He follows me on TikTok, and now I don't remember his name, but he's got a movie, Smile Maker, and so he asked if he could call me and talk to me, and I said yes, and he said that that you guys were in that somehow a part of the film. Are you still? Maybe not.
Probably Mikey, right? Mikey.
Yes.
Okay,
Mikey.
We'll give a shout out to him because he's really cool.
Yeah, Mikey.
Oh, does that mean you're not involved with it anymore?
What's that?
Does that mean you're not involved with it anymore?
No. Mikey is still awesome. Shout out to him too. You know, but we are forming our own production company and teaming up with Chris Ross-Leon. And, Jack Fela, and we're making our own movies. So,
and you're going to be a director.
Yes, yes.
Congratulations! That's actually why I was bringing it up, is because I thought you were directing that. So you're going to direct something else that'll be better, and and Paul will be in it. And I'm
probably
excited for you guys to start doing your own projects. I think that's fantastic.
Oh yeah, it's way past due time. So we've been doing some writing and. Gosh, Chris has like 40 scripts, and I know you guys have a lot of scripts too. Maybe we'll take a look at yours. And
we have a ton.
We have so much work ahead that I don't know when it's going to start. But when it starts, I'm going to be on 2 pictures at the same time, and I'll be 84 years old when I do that.
All right, so, you go, Ron.
84 years old and doing 2 pictures at the same time.
Wow, how about 3?
I actually have.
That's like insane. You know, you don't do that. And 1 picture's in New York and 1 is in California.
Oh,
so
wow.
I have roller skates, and I skate back and forth from LA to New York.
That is so awesome. I love it. I love it so much.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So what kind of? So for your first of all, does your production company have a name?
We're coming up with some ideas.
We're brainstorming.
Okay, so we don't have a name yet. It's a hard thing to come up with because you're going to live with it for a long time. So you want it to be a good one.
Ziggy and Twiggy.
Ziggy and Twiggy.
Ziggy and Twiggy.
Are you guys gonna? What kind of genre? Are you going to do all genres? Or are you going to? Because I know right now you guys are in a lot of horror movies. Are you going to stick with horror?
We're not going to do horror.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're I'm more action and adventure kind of person and sci-fi.
And that Paul keeps getting cuter and cuter. What are you doing to him, Ziggy?
Covering my
Giving him
face.
facials? Are you giving him bun facials?
Lots of facials.
That's it.
Bun facials.
Do you know what a mouth hug is? No.
Actually, he said a bun facial,
Yeah, a bun facial. You know buns?
like
What's that?
sitting on his face.
Sitting on his face.
Okay.
Years ago,
That's my regular position.
when I was a young fellow, we used to say that when we wanted to be mean. We'd say, "Come over here, let me sit on your face." And that man, shut up.
I'll start using that.
Ziggy, Paul, how do you put up with Ziggs? She's so crazy and wild and fabulous.
Take a deep breath and just embrace what's coming. Somewhere in there, there's stuff to laugh.
You're so serious and quiet and sensible, and she's
you don't know him very well.
Yeah, I don't think he's serious. It just depends.
No, listen, nobody could be like Zig.
Bring out his fun side. Yeah.
Joanna has a personality that goes beyond personalities. Company. If I know I'm going to be in her company, you know how excited I get, because I know I'm going to have fun. Because she's up.
You guys are rock stars, you know.
No, but let's not make it a rim job conversation. But I mean, you really are a fun girl.
By the way, everybody in the chat room loves how you guys are dressed up. They absolutely love it.
Jane Russell
and
Brad Pitt.
One of the girls in the chat room, her name is Dawn Hinton. She loves you guys. So if you say hi to Dawn. Say hi to Dawn.
Thank you.
She loves you guys. When I put up the thing yesterday, you were coming on. She got all excited. She sends me messages on Instagram. Oh my God, that's so great.
The thing I love most about the blonde, my tomato, I haven't got it. The thing I love most about the tomato is she grabs life by the balls, and Paul's also, but.
Balls is my favorite word.
Balls is her favorite word.
Just shaking his head quietly. No, and she makes the best out of everything. Do you ever have a depressed moment, Joanne?
Oh, everyone has those moments, but I like to wake up singing and dancing, and it just makes the whole day fantastic. So I think everybody should do that.
I think you should write a book, seriously, on how to be happy. Because you are, even if you're not happy, you trick yourself into thinking you're happy.
I studied a lot of psychology, and happiness is a choice. You can actually choose to be happy and do what you love and be around the people that you love. And the older you get, the more important that is to, only work with the people that you want to work with and that treat you right. The others can go fly hot,
Well, sometimes you have to work with people you hate, but you for the sake of the movie, you smile.
That's why we're doing our own, and we're just bringing the people we want to work with, and we'd so love to have you guys involved. That we would be so honored, honestly.
I know it's like fun. I like the fact that you guys want to do different genres. So, Paul, do you know how to do sword work? Have you ever worked with swords? Because I've seen pictures of you with swords.
I was in a medieval stunt show in Vegas for about 12 years, and then I had to learn sword fighting there. And then when I moved to Los Angeles from Vegas, the first show I got in LA at that time was the Pirates Dinner Adventure Show.
So you can do a
That's who you look like.
So,
well, I'm sitting here since the show opened and thinking, who do you look like? And you look like him.
I look like him.
The guy with the earplug. That doesn't
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. You look like Johnny Depp when he does that pirate film.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't he look like Johnny Depp?
Oh, it's the facial hair. Yeah, I see.
You really look. Everybody out there that's watching, if he doesn't look like Johnny Depp, yell "fuck you."
I don't think he looks like Johnny Depp. I think he looks.
I think he looks
on the type.
Oh no! I think he looks like Johnny Depp in that movie.
Yeah.
I like
You know,
him.
Johnny Depp doesn't like to memorize scripts. You know that.
Oh
He
yeah.
hates it. He doesn't even read them. He just goes on the set, and they have an earplug, and they give him his lines, like
Oh,
I
that's
get.
yeah. That's what they do to a lot of the.
I get. That's what I do now. I'm so wonderful on the set. I could do a 37 pages nonstop without
That's
one
fantastic.
mistake
I love it.
because I'm listening, so I can't screw up. But if I didn't have the earplug, I'm in one movie with Joe Kelly. I couldn't get the.
They're in it. I don't think Ziggy's in it, but you're in Cloud Motel too.
Paul's in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paul's in it. And
Yeah. That was
I in my scene, I'm General Milan, and the line was something about what were they bits? What were they called?
Oh, Bitcoins.
Bitcoins.
Oh,
I had never heard the word Bitcoin in my
He
life.
couldn't figure it out. He couldn't
And
remember
I
it.
didn't know what it was, and I couldn't remember that goddamn word for the life.
I
And we
know.
kept doing take over take, and I kept saying, "What the fuck is that thing called? What is it anyway?" They said it's a Bitcoin. So Joe
I
came
don't
over.
think we have to really worry about it.
No, Joe shows me a Bitcoin. I said, "What good is that going to do?" I still not going to remember it. So finally, when I got it, they applauded.
Good.
Yeah,
Did you ever have that where one word screws you up? One stupid word could screw you up.
I'm trying to think. I'm sure there has been one. I just can't remember what it was.
Peloponnese.
What?
Peloponnese.
What the hell is that?
Polo ponies.
A polo pony?
I got that from the honeymooners.
What did she get?
You have to say polo ponies, and Norton says Peloponnese.
Oh, somebody was supposed to say polo pony, and they
Yeah,
said,
on the honeymooners.
pull up.
And he says Peloponnese is like Peloponnese. So it's polo ponies. So yeah, there you go.
No, I've heard other actors say winners. I mean, really humdingers. Who was it that was something about they thought they said hoard? They called her a whore. Hoarder. A hoarder.
A hoard.
They called, for some reason, they said, "Oh, you're a hoarder." And she thought they said, "You're a whore." Well, she said, she said, "I'm not a whore." I'm a hoarder. Anyway,
And he
right,
goes, I am no.
right?
Oh, yeah, and
Astro hasn't any teeth. They took his teeth out.
So wait, I want to go back. Okay, so because you guys have a whole bunch of things that you guys have been doing, and also a bunch of movies are out now. Because I'm on Tubi and I see all these movies, and I know you guys are in a bunch of these different films that are out, which I think is really cool. And you have a movie coming out. I actually put I actually have two trailers just because they're things that you're in. Camp Pleasant Lake. I want to hear a little bit about Camp Pleasant Lake because what a great cast.
yeah.
Now, are you both in that, or only one of you in it?
No, I was in it. I got Paul in that one too.
Okay.
I get him on all my projects.
No, that's smart.
And vice versa too. Camp Pleasant. Well, and that was actually a lot of fun. Yeah, we were in, with Robert Lasardo. What was the other?
Yeah, I wrote it down. Jonathan Lipnicki, who I never met. I would like to meet.
Oh, yeah, he's awesome. And Bonnie Aarons was so
Michael
cool.
Pare. We're doing a movie, hopefully, with Bonnie Aarons soon. Robert Lasardo, Devaney Pinn, Jackson Everest, Mike Ferguson, Andrew Devoff. So I've met everybody but Bonnie Aarons and Jonathan Lipnicki.
Oh,
and,
yeah, you'll love them. They're really amazing people.
So Jonathan Lipnicki is the little kid. Do you remember the movie Jerry Maguire?
No.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember. Anyway, he was a little kid in Jerry Maguire. He stole the whole movie.
Yes.
Huge Tom Cruise movie. And was he nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He's a sweetheart. I mean,
I don't believe he was on set when we had our scene.
well, he was, but he wasn't in our scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't, if he was a prick, you wouldn't say he was a prick, right?
No, I would.
I was gonna say I met him when he was a little kid during Golden Globes.
He was a little prick.
In the late '90s, I was here dancing and learning shows for Princess Cruise Lines, and all the dancers found out about where the Golden Globes were taking place. So we all got dressed and took a cab over there and just
Rated it.
Yeah, walked in as if we knew where we're going and what we're doing, and the gal was just kind of letting out. And first, Brad Pitt comes up, and I'm like frozen, just going, "Oh my God, that's Brad Pitt! I think that's Brad Pitt. That's got to be Brad Pitt. That's got to be yep, that was Brad Pitt." And then watched him walk off, and then I was afraid to talk to him, so okay, I was like, "I'll get somebody's signature," and then up comes Jonathan Lipnicki. And he's like, still short, still a kid. And I was like, "Hey, can you sign my notebook for me?" He's like, "Sure." And then he signed it. And then
Quick sign this.
I didn't have a camera back then.
I think we're in a
really
movie,
bad phone.
Paul. I think you and I are in a movie again.
Oh yeah.
Are you in Clown 3?
I have not been told that I was in Clown
Huh?
3. I haven't been told that I was in Clown 3, so I don't think so.
Well, I'm going to tell Joe you should be, or otherwise.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm making the costume for the for Clowny, little Clowny.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Are you in Clowny, either one of you guys?
Probably. He's probably gonna throw us in.
Probably.
Ron plays the grandfather, right? The grandfather?
Oh,
He's
okay.
the grandfather.
That's fantastic.
All right.
Donna Lee Heising plays his wife.
What we had to do with Donna. What we had to do with she plays the grandmother. Now you know what Donna usually looks like. A mermaid, right? She looks like a drag queen as a mermaid. She's outrageous.
Yes.
In her, so we had to tone her down.
Yeah.
So we said, Donna, please look like my wife. We're a suburban couple. You can't come like your dress, we're just a little ordinary, little man and woman. So she comes in a mini dress with a white fox. She still looked like a Hollywood hooker or a glamour girl. So I looked at her. I said, "Could we somehow make this less?"
Uh-huh.
And she fixed her hair like normal, sort of, like
Uh-huh.
a little old lady-ish. And I think she was very uncomfortable with looking normal. But I said, "Now you look like you might be my wife." People can imagine now that I'm some like mafia guy and I picked up this tomato and I married her,
Like a Jane Russell.
Just changed the whole demeanor of the movie. But what do you expect from Donna? Housewife?
Oh, how was the rest of the shoot?
That's like asking Ziggy to be in a movie and to play my wife. I mean, how could you?
I'm a woman of 1,001 faces because I want a one-up Lon Chaney.
I know, but you would be unhappy. We'd have to dress you down.
Oh no, I played a scientist recently where I look totally different, and I love transforming myself to look totally different so no one recognizes me. Then I've succeeded. So really, yeah, like 1,001 faces. I think I'm getting close now. So
Yeah, but Donna wasn't happy with looking sort of. Her tits weren't out, and she. And she,
I know
she was
feeling
very
like,
unhappy
you
about
want the tits to be out,
because
because
she has
balls out to
I love that. I love Donna. I would work with Donna again. She won't work with me because I almost made her pee in her pants.
Oh, she will. Oh my gosh.
We're in the car.
She loves you.
We are. We're in the car, and I'm driving. The roads are icy. We just left my son's house. And suddenly the brake on my car jammed or something, and my car was out of control. So now what do? I make my car go out of control. Joe Kelly is in the back with the camera screaming. She's screaming hysterically because she's terrified. They all think the car's going to crash because I made wheelies, did two wheel. So finally, when it was over, Donna said, "I think I peed myself." I said, "Okay." She said, "You're crazy. You tried to kill us." I said, "I didn't try to kill us, but the camera's behind me. The car's going out of control. What do you want me to do? Go straight, right? The cars are skidding on ice." Because now what they did with CGI, they added the ice to the road to make the road treacherous. Of course,
my goodness.
The road that we were on was a little neighborhood, was safe. So, but she was scared stiff.
So I was in the back seat of the car, and I get car sick very easily.
Throw it up.
And
they're peeing and vomiting.
And they had to stop the car so I could get out of the car and throw up. Because he was shaking back and forth, and Donna was screaming, and it was terrible.
But Joe Kelly
Oh.
loved it. He said, "What's in the can is so fabulous because it's so real." Yeah, she
Yeah.
was human and being
Yeah, I'd be
involved.
like, all right, good take. Good take. That's like old
Well,
school.
you know, wouldn't you do, Paul? If you were driving, wouldn't you do the same thing?
Probably.
The script says car is out of control.
Mm.
So I read it. Oh, car's out of control.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
Well, I
making.
drove a stunt car in Con Air years ago, so I know that
Well,
feeling.
we couldn't afford a stunt or a driver, so I figured we'd do our own stunt. It was not dangerous. They were just a bunch of chicken faggots. It was not dangerous.
Right.
It was not.
Right.
It was not. All
Come
I
on,
did
you
was
pussies.
this. Look, I made S's. I went over to the curve, and then I cut it this way and cut it so that we would be shaking, with the cameras got
Method
in.
actor. You're a method actor.
Joe loved it. Joe said it really is great. He's so excited to add the snow and the ice to it.
That's fantastic. I love it.
It was fun though, and
It
I
was
love the
fun.
little clowny doll. The little clowny doll is fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was a good shot. I enjoyed that.
Freaks
Fun.
Joe out.
Yeah, because I become clowny.
Yeah, the little,
What'd you say?
actually, the reason I asked you about the sword thing, the reason I asked you about the sword thing is because I'm doing Ron's in it. Where I'm doing a movie called Zombie with a Shotgun Reloaded, and
I saw something about it. Yeah.
and like yesterday, the lady who's like in charge of our stunts or whatever was saying, like that we're going to need to bring in some stunt people who could actually, look good, with the sword thing, like know what they're doing and stuff. And I was like, I think I know somebody who might know that. So we'll see if we can. I'll see if I have
blown my swords out too.
I have a bunch of really cool projects, and if I can bring you guys in on once we get to the point where we've got money, basically, as you guys, I'm sure raising money for these projects is the hardest thing. Casting them is fun, and casting them is easy. Writing them is fun, but finding money is not.
In private, when Jimmy and I talk about our friends, I say friendship is a wonderful thing, but we're not going to hire people based on friendship because they may stink as an actor.
Exactly.
Then we hire our friends. We hire our friends that can act.
Yes.
So I want you to know when you're hired, it's not because we love you. We do that too, but it's because you know what you're doing.
Yeah. We're the same way for our projects. Like we want them to be epic. We want them to be really good. So we're only going to hire people that we know can handle the roles.
Handle it. Yeah. I won't work with anybody that I can't. I was in a movie of which I will not mention because I don't like the director. You know who I'm talking about, but I won't make it public. And I had a scene with someone, and the person stood there. I don't know if it was deliberate or just they had a moment of a coma or a brain fart. I don't know what it was, but they absolutely did not respond to my lines.
Oh, that's the worst. Then they're not giving anything back.
I was overacting. I felt like I was. My part was very, very intense, and it was a long, long dialogue about there's no such thing as the monster in the creek. You killed your brother. Who are you lying? It was that kind of an intensity. And he said to me, "Oh, you're a bastard." And I looked at the camera and the producer. I said, well, "After all of that, I'm a bastard." He should have punched me or he should have jumped from his chair and said something vicious. I mean, I was insulting this moron. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh my God, getting reactions from some people, it's like
I won't work with
you.
I won't work with people who are not generous and who are not working for the good of the movie.
Yeah, thank you.
If I know that you're not, if I know you're working for yourself,
yes,
and not for the movie, I tell Jimmy, forget it.
Yeah, yes. We're all about that. Oh my
it's for God, the good.
I can't believe some of the self-centered people. Well, but the whole picture has to be, everything has to be great, and it's a team. It's not just any one person.
We're all there to make money, and if we don't do our jobs, we're not going to make money.
Yeah,
the movie will bomb, and it goes in the garbage, and you don't get a nickel. So stupid fucks, wake up.
Yeah,
you're acting. Do the best you can, even if you hate the part.
Yeah.
Because the movie will make money.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I'm in the business 64 years. I've seen so much shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I did stage forever, 45 years of stage.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Well, I've seen such crap that goes on in our business
Yeah.
that you say to yourself, why am I even in this business?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you ever say that?
Yeah.
You wonder.
At times, yeah. Then we just like, okay, let's just move on and do our own stuff with the people who we love and make money while we're at it. Because Chris Ross Leon, he's been in the business probably about since 1975, and he's got a whole warehouse full of equipment and he the LED screen and oh my goodness, and we pretty much got our little new studio here. So
the LED screen is a big deal, like because those are super expensive if you have to rent them.
Oh, are you going to Marcel's premiere?
which one?
Marcel's premiere?
Waltz in 2 weeks.
No, it's on March.
If we're here, yeah, I would love to.
Not heard anything about
Yeah,
it.
the
Oh, it's going to be a big premiere. It's going to be a big red carpet, a good one.
yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
We'll
we
try
should
to make it for,
So to everybody listening, Marcel has another movie. What was the movie you're in? What was it called?
Garden of Eden.
Ours was Garden of Eden.
Garden of Eden, you guys. Oh yeah, here we go. Garden of Eden with Robert Russler, Sarah French, Monique Parent, Sarah Polnack, Sarah Nicklin, Ben Stauber, Jed Rowan,
What
and
a
these two.
cast! What
And
a
you were
cast.
so good in it. We can't tell people what you did, but you were
Right,
so good
right,
in the film.
right.
And it was unbelievable
But
like what happened.
What a cast! You worked with all my best dearest friends and my favorite people. They're all
We got to sit together.
Yeah,
that gang. Is,
Oh yeah, we got to sit together. That's right. We sat with them at it.
that was awesome.
Yeah,
We were so happy about that.
it was really
No, it was so much
Didn't
fun.
something happen when we sat together?
Yeah, what's that?
Something happened. I remember.
Don't tell anyone about that. No.
Something funny happened. We were all. I forgot what.
Probably
it was.
something that happened in the film.
No, it wasn't. It happened.
Did somebody lose their pants or something?
No, it was in the theaters. Anyway, but see, Paul knows how to handle depression in film. When Paul is depressed and he's in a movie, he simply strips down to a G-string. All the fans and all the girls go crazy.
Yeah,
And then Paul goes home satisfied.
yeah, pretty much.
Because he's got a gorgeous body.
Yeah. He
Oh,
does.
Ziggy, does he have a body? Does he have a body? He's got a perfectly sculptured body. Everything is in proportion.
So you guys too,
Very
they also have, because they got a bunch of movies that are going to be coming out soon, you guys. One of them is Arena Wars, which is
Can't wait. Whoop, whoop,
Matson, Eric Roberts, Sherry Davis, BJ Mezek, Robert Lasardo. We love Robert
Good
Lasardo,
cast.
by the way.
Good
whoop. Oh,
Robert
shout out.
Wesley
Yeah,
Cannon.
he's
He's awesome.
such a professional and good person. Yeah, he's awesome.
Ziggy or Paul or both?
Who's in that one? Both of you or one of you?
I'm in Arena Wars.
I'm not.
In the mall movie.
No, just Ziggy. Just Ziggy's in that one.
That's where I had a scene with Michael Madsen where I met him, and because we got along so well, that's I got him on this film Dark Feathers, which we're premiering tonight.
Yeah, which is so cool. Actually,
You look so beautiful today, Zig.
Oh,
He is.
Oh, really?
I think you
I
people
like
are
your
beautiful.
makeup. I like what you did with your lips. Your lips look very Jane Russell. They do.
I tried to emulate a little bit of her makeup, so that was just for you, Ron.
I love the makeup. You look
Good
gorgeous.
friends with her.
You look like a 1955 movie star. I love that look.
That's why, yeah, this is for you, Ron. Yeah, because I know
Because I was there.
Jane Russell was your good friend for both of you, actually.
not me. I didn't know her. He knew her.
Jimmy regrets not.
I wish
meeting
I
her.
knew her.
You didn't? Oh, wow. I wish I did. I wish I knew her.
She passed away.
I know. Oh,
Actually,
we
Joe
love
Kelly.
Jane.
Joe Kelly just joined us in the chat room. Say hi to Joe Kelly,
Hey,
everybody.
Joe.
Hey,
We're talking about your movie.
So actually, tonight you guys have a movie premiere with a Michael Madsen movie, right? And Karina Smirnoff.
Yeah, it's the one I got Michael Madsen the gig. I want that on my tombstone. Or actually, I wanted to be shot in space, so right on my capsule, whatever. I got Michael Madsen the gig, a job, and I got Paul on that one too. And we danced together in it, and it just won a Best Asian Film at the Chandler Film Festival, which we went to. And it's winning a bunch of awards.
Karina Smirnoff, isn't she with Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah. So her and Jill Marini had danced a tango on there years ago, and I'm a ballroom champion myself. So that's why the film was so it's so interesting combining ballroom dancing and martial arts.
Martial arts.
And Michael Madsen wore a kimono.
Can you ballroom dance, Paul? Can you ballroom dance?
I can in a pinch.
I started teaching a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul, Paul.
I did performance stuff like ballet and jazz and stuff.
Paul, I'm going to do something right now.
Okay.
That is so outrageous and so wrong, and so you should never do this. But I don't give a shit. I'm going to do it. Joe Kelly, is Paul in Clown 3?
Yeah.
And if he's not, you better put him in, or I'm not going to be in it. And if you lose General Milan, you lose the movie.
Yeah, throw me in too. I want to be like some really weird monster.
And Ziggy has to be.
He didn't answer, but he said hi to everybody.
That's cool.
I'm in charge of carrying the petty cash every day.
Joe does not commit to any woman or anything.
Hang on, you guys. Besides, okay, so then what's the name of the movie that's playing tonight at the Hollywood Real Independent Film Festival? What's the name of the movie?
Dark Feathers.
Dark Feathers, you guys. Oh, okay.
9:30.
And who's in that?
Karina Smirnoff, Michael Madsen.
That's the one. I got Michael Madsen. He plays the head of the Japanese mafia. We had to get somebody like in a day because Stacey Keats was supposed to play that part.
Oh my God!
So one day notice, got Michael Madsen on, and he goes, I never wore a kimono before. And he's looking at himself. Yeah.
Now, Michael Madsen, is he Virginia's brother? Virginia Madsen.
Yes.
Actually, we went to a film festival in New Jersey, and he was the star of the film that we went to, and he's a phenomenal actor.
I remember.
He's so real and down to earth. We just love him. He's awesome.
His sister is a wonderful actress. Virginia is incredible.
Oh yeah, she is too.
I love her work.
Have you guys met Virginia before? We've never met her, but we love her.
No, I haven't met her yet, but I'd love to. I'd love to work with Virginia.
She's on Jimmy's invite list to a movie. Jimmy wants her in a movie.
Yeah, I want to get her in something just because I want to work with her.
Right. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Gosh.
Well, wait, what are some of your like of all the movies that you guys have been in together? What are some of the ones you like the best that we should tell people to see, or if they're not out yet, to look forward to when they're coming out? What are some of the films that you guys are in together, and then we can talk about ones you're in that you like that you're not in together.
Okay. Actually, Desert Fiends was fun. Yeah, Desert Fiends was fun.
Desert Fiends was.
We did this. We did like spandex out because John Phillips wanted this like 80s vibe. So we got all spandex out, and I kind of did a Labyrinth's hair and makeup, and it was hilarious. So we did some adagio. He lifted me. We did some dancing, and then like the security like run us off stage. It was hilarious. We had so much fun with it.
That's a Sean Phillips film, right? That's a Sean.
Yeah.
Actually, Desert Fiends, you guys. Eric Roberts, Bai Ling, Michael Pere, Scout Taylor Compton, Spencer Breslin, Eileen Dietz, William McNamara, Tom Arnold, Robert Lasardo, Lisa Wilcox. 90% of those people have been on the show.
All right.
That's a good one, and that's congrats on you guys. So what's a film that you've been in, Paul? What's one of your favorite films that you've been in that Ziggy's not in?
Gosh. Well, I think Ziggy was in Attack of the Unknown with me, and I had like a pretty substantial part there. I didn't die until like halfway through the movie. So.
Yeah.
That was good. And then I played a heavy-handed torturer guy that works for the boss of this. I don't know that he's got some scam.
I saw Attack of the Unknown's on Tubi.
Didn't we just see Paul in a major movie?
Oh no, we didn't. We just watched his little clip.
No, but didn't we watch a movie? And I said, "Oh my God, there's Paul." It was a major film. It was a big film with a big thing.
It might have been Bullet Train.
Oh, I saw Bullet Train.
In Bullet Train. And then I worked on The Mandalorian, but I didn't have any lines. I worked on Free Guy.
That's funny.
Oh, we saw Free Guy.
This was like a major movie.
No, those are all major.
A real Hollywood, not the shit that we do. A real Hollywood movie.
Yeah, something out there.
Those are all big movies.
Or
that
maybe
he's
it was
talking
the
about.
Brad Pitt movie.
But you didn't want to watch it. I started I watched the Brad Pitt movie. We started it, and it was like too confusing. He didn't really like the concept of it.
Oh yeah, okay,
I'm wanting to see a movie that's a story.
okay, yeah.
You know, I'm missing stories. Today it's all bim bang, beat each other
Yeah,
up.
we totally agree. That's what we want to do is like really interesting.
Give the
stories.
CGI people fortunes of money. The actors are not necessary. All you have to do is learn how to karate, kick people around like Jason does. Jason Statham.
Right.
I love Jason Statham. You know why? Because he's the only guy in the room that beats up 42 people at the same time.
That's awesome.
And I just think that's so fabulous how he gets away with it. And today, he's one of the highest paid people in Hollywood.
Really?
Wow. He's a nice guy.
He makes a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
He's a regular guy. He's not a snob or a bull. I've never met him, but I will one day.
I like him.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So wait, Ziggy, what's one of your favorite films that you've been in that Paul might not have been in?
Well, let's see. Well, there was that porno. No, I'm kidding.
I wasn't in it, but I was producing it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't recognize you yet. Oh wow, let's see. Well, I mean, Arena Wars, I'm really excited about seeing because besides that, I play like an ex-future gladiator fighter, and with Michael Madsen, we started to improvise. And I had I just threw these weird sunglasses on last minute, and I set him down and see if he'd take the bait. And he picks them up. He goes, "I think I look bisexual, don't you?" I said, "Well, if you think you do, then you must be bisexual." I don't know if they're going to keep that in the
They
film.
keep it? Oh, you don't know if they're. Are you in the trailer? Are you
improvising? And it was so much fun. Oh my God.
Are you in the trailer for Arena Wars? I didn't watch it. I downloaded it.
I don't think so.
That's no good. They should have put you in the trailer.
It's okay. That's right. Then later in the film, I appeared for the first time as Ziggy Stardust.
Oh,
Ziggy Rockstar. Ziggy loves you boys, by the way. He really thinks you're rock stars.
I'm still looking for the thrill that I had in 1959.
Yeah.
When I was an extra in a movie that was shot on Long Island with Sophia Loren and Tab Hunter. I remember the first day I stepped onto that set, which was the Long Island Railroad, whatever beach station it was. And I saw the cameras and they were smoking. And I wondered, why were the cameras smoking? The lights used to smoke from the heat.
Oh.
Cables this big. And then Sophia appeared.
Oh
my God. I have never to date ever been that excited on a set in my life. It was my first set I've ever been on.
Oh, what was the movie?
That Kind of Woman. I was 19 years old. I played a soldier.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I love Sophia Loren. Oh
I lived that moment over and over again, always. Yeah. It's a moment I've never forgotten. I could detail every bit of it.
Yeah.
Even Sophia, when she fell down, because, they wet the concrete to make it photograph better. And she was walking with Barbara Nichols quickly down the station, and she slipped and fell down and hit her knee. Oh. So, of course, we shut down immediately while she was getting a doctor to look at her knee. Oh. And they had to cover it up and blah, blah, blah. And then she was able to work. So I remembered that. It was fascinating. And I got to meet her.
Oh, wow.
Which I wasn't supposed to do because they said extras don't talk to the stars.
Oh, right.
We're not allowed. We were cattle. And I said,
yeah.
What are you out of your mind? Sophia Loren is 20 feet away from me. I'm not going to talk to her. The love of my life. I painted a big picture of her behind my bed. So wow. I went over, I had the balls to go over, and I spoke to her in Italian. And she said to me, "Your Italian is as bad as my English. So let's speak English." She was lovely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Hunter
that's special moments that's amazing. I love that.
Ted and I had a friendship that lasted all those years till he died.
Wow.
I used to see Tab all the time.
Oh, wow.
it was a lovely period of my life. I miss it. I don't have that thrill anymore because actors today are not stars. They're just actors. They don't know how to be stars. Like
There's a few out there.
you look like a star now. You could be a star.
I have to say, so we go to a lot of red carpets just like you guys do, and everybody comes, however they come. But you can tell the
Like
ones
shit.
who really,
They look like
most
shit.
people. There's certain people that always look fabulous. Sarah French always looks fabulous every time you see her. Marcel usually always looks fabulous when you see
even
him.
though Ziggy comes crazy sometimes.
But she's always dressed up crazy,
she's fabulous.
sophisticated, like a
she
superstar.
She looks fabulous, even though she looks nuts.
Everybody always remembers you and who you are every time they see you. And you know what? This is a very competitive industry, and things like that stand out.
You're very glamorous.
Like you're very glamorous. And you
very
fit into like a lot of things.
Beautiful and glamorous. It's very important in our business because
I like to look like a monster sometimes.
Everybody admires it. No, they all talk about it. Everyone I know talks about the 1940s and 50s.
Yeah.
And every actress I know has said, "Oh, I wish I was like Rita Hayworth. I wish I was Lana Turner."
Right?
So, you know what I mean? All these young people, they admire them, these stars. Well, I say to them, so why don't you become a star?
Yeah.
And makeup and hairdo and dress beautifully. That Lana Turner wouldn't be caught dead without her makeup. Mr. Blackwell, when she was here in Palm Springs, Lana Turner staying at her daughter's house when she died. And Mr. Blackwell went to see her. And it was the day before she died. I think she died the next morning. She was laying in a chaise lounge in a powder blue, beautiful nightgown. Her hair was done, her eyelashes, her makeup, perfect. Before she would see Mr. Blackwell, and she died the next day. Imagine.
Wow. Oh my God. That's amazing.
Blackwell told me this story. Yeah, she wouldn't be caught dead.
Let's go from glamour to like if you guys were just sitting around, what are your favorite kinds of movies to watch? Like what genre is your favorite to watch? And do you guys like the same genre, or do you like different genres and you just go back and forth? Like Ron likes different films than I do, so we watch some of mine and some of his.
Well, when we were swapping, I'm showing Paul like the old movies I grew up on since the silent period. I mean, Greta Garbo was my favorite. I Want to Be Alone. That just wow, she's amazing. And so and he's was catching me up on more of the modern films. So we've been kind of swapping, but we generally like the same, like adventure, sci-fi, or fantasy stuff like that. I love the psychological thriller type things. That's really interesting.
So wait, what are some of your?
Let me ask a question because I never ask these kinds. You do. If you had to play a biography of a golden era star, who would she be?
Greta Garbo.
Garbo.
Yeah.
She was beautiful.
The face.
So what about Paul then? Like, so I don't know if you know enough of the golden era of people, but if you were going to be play the who would you want to play? Or Joanna, who do you think? Ziggy, who do you think he would play?
No, let Paul answer.
He doesn't watch enough of them, I don't think.
The actor that you
I would like to play somebody like Rudolph Valentino.
There you go. Okay.
And you could have.
That's one of my favorites.
Or Asian. Yeah. I get recognized a lot for looking like an actor named Toshiro Mifune, who was Legends of the Seven Samurai.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yojimbe, and he was like Akira Kurosawa's main guy.
I never could figure out what you were, when I met you, and of course I didn't ask you.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
We're aliens.
No, you could look Spanish.
Okay.
You could look You could look Turkish. You could look Armenian. You could look Arab. You could look so many things. So finally, when I did say to you, "What the fuck are you?" and you told me you were what, Filipino or something?
I'm Thai.
Thai.
It's my favorite food.
From Taiwan.
Thailand.
Thailand.
Not Taiwan.
Yeah, like Michael Sue's Taiwan.
yeah.
Yes.
Mike and Tony are.
Go on. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. When I see my mother was a freak about Valentino. I have a collection of Roberto Valentino that's worth a fortune. That was my mother's.
Oh,
I have.
I got. Oh,
You can see. I have hundreds and hundreds of pictures of him, 8x10s.
Oh my God!
When
I have a few myself.
He played the boy in the movie. Was about Siam. He was dressed like a Siamese. You know the picture I'm talking about. You could look like Valentino.
I was just saying that yesterday.
In that picture,
I was like, let me think you look like Valentino for today.
The way they made him up, you could look like him.
Okay.
So yes,
I literally said that to him yesterday. Like, let me make you look like Valentino for today, and
He could
maybe
play
next time. You know.
Yeah.
no, but it's true. Paul could play any part, not only an Asian.
Yes.
He could play.
I'll make it something different, something weird.
I don't think he could play Irish.
Irish.
That's the only thing I know.
Oh, you played Irish.
Well, you know, I have to take
And
it that way to see.
I couldn't play Irish either.
Right.
I can play Irish.
You could play anything.
Yeah, dude.
So wait, so let's go. What are some of your favorite like action sci-fi type movies? Like what are some of the ones you really like a lot?
Well, I mean, Bullet Train is one of my favorite right now.
I have to watch it again and give it another shot. Okay.
I love the soundtrack. I love how they. I don't know. It's just to me, it's very well done, and there's the comedic parts in it, and yeah, I don't know. It's just I like that a lot.
So what about you, Paul? Though, what action movies do you like a lot? Like I like the car movies. Like for me, I like the Fast and the Furious movies a lot.
Oh yeah, those are good. Yeah.
Ron watches them because Jason Statham's in it, but I actually did the costume design for the second one.
Oh wow!
Oh my God, that's fantastic!
Everybody except for Vin Diesel's not in that one, so you didn't get to meet him. But I worked with everybody on it. It was a blast. Since then, I've always loved those Fast and Furious movies, so I watch all. So for me, action movies I like them. My sci-fi movies that I'm pretty much like. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. Like I've seen the Harry Potter movie. I like Twilight. I know it's dumb and vampires don't glitter, but like I love the Twilight movies. And we are getting ready to work on a movie that's not everybody's not cast yet. So when we have open castings, I'll like getting back. But it's a big trilogy. It's a trilogy called Psionic Rush, and it's basically Harry Potter meets Underworld kind of movie.
Okay.
Oh my God,
big.
Really fascinating.
Guess who plays the Underworld?
No, it's a big cast.
Well, if they need a mafioso, they call Ron Russell right away.
No, not Underworld. Yeah. Underworld's a vampire movie and werewolves. It's vampire, werewolves, and Harry Potter mixed together. And
I have to ask Ziggy a question. Paul gets very uncomfortable when I ask these questions.
Ziggy Russell.
Paul starts to sweat.
Go.
Ziggy.
Yes, doll. Go ahead.
Nobody wants to date you. Can they?
No.
If somebody wants to date me?
If a guy wants to date you, can he?
Only you.
Or are you taken?
Only you, darling.
Those two got it down to a science.
No, they're a couple now. The first time they came on, they do. The first time they come on, they didn't tell us they were a couple. The second time, one of them told us they were a couple. So now it's out to the world.
I don't see a friendship ring. Something.
I actually do have one underneath the glove, but.
Yeah. Mine I don't wear on my fingers.
He doesn't wear his on his fingers. That's so funny because I was thinking that. I was actually thinking that, and I was like, "Oh, I can't say that," but you said it, so it's fine.
It's a gigantic, enormous ring.
Because you guys make a beautiful couple. I love you too.
No, we're quite an item. Yeah, we're
no,
all.
But I really love you. We must socialize when we get moments that we have.
I want to cook for you. I want to make the.
I want to cook for you. We don't have. Listen. Both my daughters moved into the house, so now it's like Camp Beverly Hills. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Mattresses on the floor, but Deirdre came with the killer.
Yeah.
We have a dog,
and he's supposed to be dead because he's old. And they said
He has cancer.
and
He has cancer.
They said he's never going to live out the day. He's running around here.
Yeah, for like 8 months now. He was supposed to have died 8 months ago. And he's like running around. But he's so mean that like nobody can come near us.
Nobody.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, no, I'm not lying. My nephew Billy came, terrorized. Billy stood like a statue, and Shazam just went up to him and stood there staring at him, showing his teeth. And if
We had to muzzle him and everything.
If Billy had moved, he would have jumped my nephew.
That's what they do to me, because that's what I usually do to people when I first meet them.
No, Shazam bit my wrist. I have a paralyzed pinky because of this dog.
My God, really?
Yeah, he had the girl dog, Brandy.
We have 3 dogs.
Her head in his mouth, and he was killing her. So I stuck my hand in to pull her head out of his mouth,
And he bit him.
and when her head went out, he went down on my wrist. I had major surgery.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
He got all infected. They told him he could have had to lose his hand.
yeah,
all kinds of
I
stuff
almost
from it.
lost my hand from him.
So we love the dog, but we're also, hoping that he goes to Rainbow Bridge sometime soon because
You know what I mean? It's like,
we can't bring anybody into the house.
I mean, the son of a bitch is dying, but
Yeah.
yet if somebody comes to the door like a UPS man, he jumps up like a teenager.
when someone has someone like people
And-
or animals, like when
and now
they're
that-
already have that strong will, it's like, no, nothing's gonna take me,
He's got a will to kill. Now, Astro went to the vet.
Another little one, Astro.
Went to the vet 2 days
Astro.
ago, and the vet said she's amazed that Shazam is still alive. She said,
She's
"That
the one
I
dog-"
don't get it.
that he wasn't going to make it much. He wouldn't live much longer.
So that's our problem. Now,
Yeah, okay.
we can lock him outside, but I don't want to do that to him because he's old. You know what I mean? I don't want him to be uncomfortable.
We'll come to LA though one day, and we'll
So
just go
I
out
don't
to
have
eat.
people in my house now because I got the 2 daughters here. It's like drag queens live here now. Bras are all over. Eyelashes, bras, hair pieces, dryers, stones. It's like drag queens live here.
They're all on
I
diet.
danced in a few drag queen shows years ago.
I mean,
Yes.
well, only
If they
because
thought I was one, I was like, all right, no, I'm a girl. Damn it, I'm a girl.
That's so funny, like because
I'm a damn princess.
there's a lot. We know a lot of women who we think could look like drag queens. Lots of them that we're really good friends with that are not drag queens, and I never have ever like looked at you and thought, oh, she looks like a drag queen.
no, you know,
Like so you don't look.
I mean, I can.
I have a sister-in-law.
Wait, he's going to show us a picture too. What's this a picture going to? Are you a picture in there?
Oh,
This is his Chippendales
Let
calendar.
me see. Girls, look at that.
Oh my God! Look how gorgeous.
Look at
That
that.
was my page.
That's now what calendar? Whose calendar is that?
What are you like?
And,
12 years old? You're 12 years old.
Here's
now?
the front.
Oh, there you go! I love it.
Like, oops, don't go to
Hey,
the
that's
centerfold.
like
Oops.
American flag. What?
Did you ever show your wig?
That's I can show that to my grandkids and everything.
Mommy, did you ever take off all your
It's a Chippendales calendar, though. I didn't know you were an actual Chippendale, though. That's cool as shit.
It's
Did you ever do frontal?
it's good fun.
Did you
I
ever?
want to know if you ever showed your wang anywhere.
Did you ever do frontal?
Yeah, like privately, but nothing where cameras were involved.
No, they said to me, Ron Russell, would you do frontal? I said yes, with a cinemascope lens.
Right? Yes, thank you.
It's a personal question for everybody.
It was a joke. It didn't go well, but it was a joke.
Wait a second. So, give me a bucket
Wait, I want to
list,
get back to the
because we only have
romance.
5 minutes.
I don't. Oh, I want to get back to the
We
romance.
gotta talk about too.
Oh,
We want to
Oh,
talk about another premiere of Lucille.
I invited you guys next week.
And that's actually in Las Vegas. So Kane Bluss and Candace and the cast of that was really amazing. Ronnie Ladanos and oh gosh, we had
love
so much
Ronnie.
fun.
Ronnie.
Ronnie Lloyd Nanos.
Yeah, we like him. You're in Death Club, right? That was his movie.
Yeah, and he hired me specifically to play Ziggy Stardust in that one.
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
We love him. Yeah, him and Ben are awesome. Yeah, so Lucille, we definitely wanted to shout out there.
Yeah.
Shout
And there's a showing of it on this coming Thursday, and it's going to be at the Chinese Theater. So
Oh, that's next Thursday.
yeah.
And then
Next-
Immortal Wars, where I play the squid monster. That's going to be in Vegas too. The date is like the 27th, I think.
We went to one of the Immortal Wars premieres, the one they had in LA, the one with that Eric Roberts was in. I guess he's in all of them, maybe. I'm not sure, but we went to one of the. That was years ago, though. That's based on a comic book. It was okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. You know, you have to be kind of like, you have to look at these things a little bit different depending on some of these independent films. You know, unfortunately, they don't look so good. Some of them look really, really good.
Yeah.
You know, professionals. So, and some of them have part of the stuff that's good and part of the stuff that's not so good.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
So I want to know real quick though, like a bucket list. So because you guys have both been in a lot of movies with a lot of cool stars, if you were gonna like make any kind of a movie, I don't care what movie, and you could pick a male and a female star to be in it, and it could be anybody. Who would you want to work with? And it's a question for both of you because your answers won't be the same. And let's let you go first, Ziggy.
Anthony Hopkins
There you go. That's a good one.
and Meryl Streep.
I don't like that one. Okay. Meryl Streep and Anthony Hopkins. I love Anthony Hopkins. Meryl Streep.
Yeah,
and-
that's amazing.
My friend Perry Winkler, or Lee Winkler, actually, who used to be the biggest man in Hollywood for business management, knew him, and I met him briefly in an aisle of a movie theater yet, and he was the most outspoken man you ever want to know. He did in 5 minutes a number on about 20 people. To Lee Winkler, I was fascinated. I didn't say anything,
Wow.
and he was about a movie he was in, and he was going on with the producer, the director, the blah, blah. He just
I love
didn't
him.
give a shit.
When he was in Meet Joe Black, I almost passed out at the beginning because he was.
But he's
kinda
very
like my-
short, very nice. I like him.
That's a good film. Meet Joe Black.
But what a mouth! I mean, he don't give a fuck. He said it. Like it
We
was.
don't really that. We really don't care what other people think. You know, we just.
No, I like you.
That's how we are, though. We don't really
I
give.
know. I love that. I love
I
that.
like-
That's why you're part of our rockstar tribe.
Yes.
Listen, you know me. If I didn't like you and you were on now, I would be. So, Joanna, tell me, do you cook?
So wait, it's Paul's turn to answer. No, he loves you guys. He's the one who's. Actually, I said we need a guest. You know, which by the way, thank you so
I said,
much.
get our friends. What are you doing?
He said, get somebody who's, you know, who we just know really well. And so you guys are the people who I actually came to mind. You were the first people I asked.
Thank you. We're
Because our audience loves you. We love you. Our audience loves you.
And I felt you were overdue coming on. And I said, get those two. They're crazy. They're fun. You know, we have an up show. I don't feel well, Jimmy. You know, I'm sick. And if I have a boring guest, I'm going to go to sleep on them.
So it's your turn to answer, Paul. So a male and female that you think would be fun to work with on something.
Male Brad Pitt.
Okay.
He's Brad Pitt. And female. I'm wanting to say Angelina Jolie, but that might be.
That's a good one.
Who?
But
He loves
I'd
Angela.
like to work with her too, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, she grew up in his house. She was really good friends with Ron's daughter when they were young, so he loves
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, I remember saying that because I think I mentioned.
I used to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Matter of fact, we had a guest on the show one time, and we didn't really. We've only maybe had in 15, 16 years like 5 guests that really just didn't gel with us all that well. The guy said something bad about Angelina Jolie, and I thought Ron was gonna fucking rip his asshole out.
Because
Get out.
Because- listen, she was at my house for my daughter's 4th or 5th birthday. Okay? So I know her since she's a baby, a little girl. This guy said that she was all plastic and fake. Bullshit. My daughter Deirdre was 14. She was like an ironing board. No shape, just a straight thing. We had moved to New York. Now we moved back to Beverly Hills. And Angie comes over to see Deirdre. In walks these tits, ass, and lips. Oh my God. I looked at her. I said, Angie, look at you. You look like a woman. You're only 14. She had a set of jugs, buns, lips. I mean, she's real. There's
Yeah.
nothing fake on Angelina Jolie, Angie
Right.
Voigt.
Right.
That's 100% stuff.
Jeff Caperton said he sat behind her at the Oscars when she was 12.
Yeah, no, I know. I was a little
Hey,
girl.
Jeff, we need to introduce you one of these days to Ziggy and Paul because you guys would have a lot in common. You'd love
one
them.
time, Angie was in our house.
We got to go, though.
Angie was in our house, and I said to her, Angie, when you grow up, you want to be a movie star like your father? And she went like this. I don't know. She was the cutest little girl in the world. Richard Woodmark was my neighbor. We shared a wall.
Oh, I love him. Oh my God.
He used to.
Stuff. Oh yeah.
No, wait. We didn't have carpeting on our steps going up to the bedroom. So Angie and Deirdre would run up and down the stairs, boom, bada, boom, bada, boom, bada, boom, to play up in the room. Woodmark came and rang my bell. He said, "Would you stop your daughter and whoever those kids are from running?" I said, "There's no other kids. There's only one kid here." I said, "John Voight's daughter." He turned around and left. Oh, because it was John Voight's daughter, it was okay to jump in.
Like, well, okay, so you can run it. Make it much
Ron
noise.
Russell's daughter, it's not okay.
So you guys, listen up.
Richard Woodmark in hell.
Check out all these great things. A lot of these films are on Tubi. Arena Wars is coming out soon. So's Camp Pleasant Lake. So's Desert Fiends. So's The Immortal Wars. She's got Dark Feather. Yeah, the Decay's Paradise. That's right. I don't want to forget it. You guys can follow them. But Joanna, you haven't posted on Instagram in a long time, you guys. But she's at Joanna. Let's see, what is it, Joe? It's at Joe_Anna_Heckman. And Paul is Paul Gunn, actor. Follow them. We want to thank you guys for coming on the show. We look to hopefully see you very soon.
And Ziggy, thank you for the drag. I appreciate it.
It's fabulous.
You're welcome, Dolphy.
And you look like Jane. You look like Jane. If you had dark hair, you could look like Jane.
Yeah, we really do. We really enjoy you guys so much. Please take the best of care. We'll see you soon, and we'll set up a time that when we come to LA, we can get together.
Yeah. I will cook for you, darling.
Yeah, let's go if we come tonight or next Thursday.
I don't know about next Thursday. We'll see. Tonight, definitely not, because we.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys, good luck tonight. Thank you so much. Go like that. You look perfect for it. You're all ready to go.
No,
thanks,
Ziggy,
guys.
Ziggy, go like that. You'll clean up.
Yeah, go like that. You guys look fantastic. Oh, there we go. Bye, you guys. All right, see you later. All right, everybody. So that was Ziggy and Paul Gunn. They're fabulous.
What
we
a
love
sweet
them.
couple. I love them.
Now we're going to